Welcome back, children. Yes, the same chapter, Kingdoms, Kings, and an Early Republic. In the previous slide, we discussed about the Ghana and Sangha. Ghana means it is used for a group that has many members. The group of members gathered. That groups are called Ghanas. Sanghas means these members gathered in one place. No, that place name was called Sangha. And probably we are saying Sangam. Okay, in Tamil word we are saying no. This Sangam, that Sangam. Okay, like that Sangha. Okay, yeah. This Sangha was run by too many leaders. That is, everyone is called Rajas. Sometimes it was ruled over more than 1,000 kings. Okay, and they gathered in Sangha that they discussed some features for the future planning. Okay, and the three category of people could not participate in the Sangha activities. That who means women, dasas and kamakaras. Women means we know, dasas slaves, kamakaras the landless people. Okay, now important, Buddha and Mahavira. Okay, yes children, the famous we know Buddha, the founder of the religion Buddhism, and Jainism founder Mahavira. This both the great saints belongs from the Sangha. Okay, Sakya clans. We are saying that these people came from Sakya clans. Sakya Muni, like that we are saying Buddha came from Sakya clan. Okay, yeah, listen. Both the Buddha and Mahavira, okay, belonged to Ganas or Sanghas. Okay, do you understand? In 600 BC only we are saying. Okay, so they are born in the 600 BC, that is 632 BC. So that time, before that itself, the Ghana and Sangha was practiced by that people. So Mahavira and the Buddha both came from the Sangha, different clans, and they also parted in the Ghana and Sangha. Okay, children, do you understand? Otherwise, you ask. Okay, yeah. Descriptions of life in the Sanghas can be found in Buddhist books. Okay, the descriptions, how the people in the Sangha lived in those times, what type of lifestyles they were followed, everything we can see in the Buddhist books. For example, Digha Nikaya, okay, Digha Nikaya or Digha Nikaya, that was a famous Buddhist book which contains some of the speeches of Buddha written down about 2300 years ago. Okay, yes. So we know how these Buddha and Mahavira came from the Ganas and Sanghas means it was explained in the book Digha Nikaya. It has so many speeches which was given by the Buddha, Lord Buddha. Okay, yeah. This is an account of the Vajji from the Digha Nikaya, a famous Buddhist book which contains some of the speeches of the Buddha. These were written down about 2300 years ago. Okay, yes, here in this picture you see one person fell down, knee down in front of Gautama Buddha. Do you think who was in that picture? Who is in that picture? The king Ajata Satru. Who was the king? Do you remember? Where we read the name? In the previous chapter, in the previous slide session. Ajatasattu was a famous Magadha king. Okay, Ajatasattu, son of Bimbisara, he was a famous king Magadha kingdom. Okay. He came to Gautama Buddha and he asked that he want to annex the part that means the Vajji Mahajanagada under his control. Already we saw Magadha was a powerful kingdom. Now that Vajji also very near to the Magadha kingdom. So the Ajatasattu annexed so many places through alliance and war with his kingdom. Now he wants to annex the place or bring the Vajji also under his control. So that time he came because they both, Bimbisara as well as Ajatasattu, the followers of Buddhist, okay, Buddha. So they asked the Buddha, he asked to Buddha that Vajji also want to bring his control. So, okay. So that time Buddha was saying something to Ajatasattu. What is that? That Ajatasattu wanted to attack the Vajjis. Sent his minister named Vasakara to the Buddha to get his advice on the matter. Okay, he sent his minister Vasakara to Buddha and he asked the advice from the Buddha whether he attacked the Vajji or not. Okay. So that time Buddha replied some rules and regulations to the Ajatasattu. What are that? The Buddha asked whether the Vajji meet frequently in full assemblies. When he heard they did, he replied that the Vajjis would continue to prosper as long as. Now Buddha asked to that Ajatasattu, if you bring that Magadha under your control, that means the Ajatasattu control, whether these people can meet in the place Sangha frequently like now, like that. Buddha asked to the Ajatasattu. For that, Ajatasattu replied some answers. I never disturb the Vajji government. They can continue their systems what they have now. Listen. They held full and frequent public assemblies. Usually how they conduct the assemblies. They met and acted together. They can meet and they can discuss whatever they want to do. They can do. They followed established rules. They respected, supported and listened to elders. Vajji women were not held by force or capture. If they next to the place under their control also, the Vajji women will not arrest her. Chaityas, that is local shrines, okay, temples, were maintained in both towns and villages. Wise saints who followed different beliefs were respected and allowed to enter and leave the country freely. Because the followers of Buddha, they mentioned as saints, they are going to one region to another, one place to another, one village to another village, one town to another town, because to spread the speeches of the Buddha. Okay, so they were not controlled by the Magadha kings, that is Ajatasattu. They have their full freedom. These promises given by the Ajatasattu to the Lord Buddha. Okay, then only Buddha gave the permission to bring the Vajji under the Ajatasattu's control. Okay, children, do you understand? Yeah, Vajji was a special form of government practiced in the 600 BC. It was a form of so many clans. Each clan they select one leader. Sometimes it was ruled by thousands of kings. Each one of them are called as Rajas. The people of a different group of people members are called Gana. The place where they gathered and discussed their problems and issues, that place are called Sanghas. Okay. Rajas of powerful kingdoms, yeah, Rajas of powerful kingdoms tried to conquer the Sanghas because everyone likes to conquer the Sanghas. Yeah, it was a good Mahajanapadas. So everyone liked to bring the conquer the Sangha. Sanghas lasted for a very long time. No one has entered. Last Ganas or Sanghas were conquered by Gupta rulers about 1500 years ago. Okay, 1500 years ago, a Gupta ruler conquered the Ganas and Sangha. Okay, yeah. Which Gupta? That one we can learn in the 10th chapter. Before that, I will read a listen. Find Greece and Athens in your atlas. Around 2500 years ago, the people of Athens set up a form of government which was called their democracy, which lasted for about 200 years, just 200 years. But we have the Vajji form of government 600 BC. All free men over the age of 30 were recognized as full citizens. There was an assembly. They met at least 40 times a year to decide on important matters. All citizens could attend the meetings. Okay, children? Yeah, you read that page. Now, Das was the capital of Vajji. Vaishali, that is Bihar. Define Ghana. The group of member who belongs a group of people belongs from a different clans. What was the Sangha? The place where the members gathered together, discuss and debate related to so many problems and issues. How were the decisions taken in Vajji? Discussed by all the Rajas. Who were the groups who could not participate in the assemblies of the Ganas? Bhimans, Dasas and Kammakaras. Name the religious leaders who belonged to the Ganas. Buddha and Mahavira. The last of the Ganas were conquered by the Gupta ruler. Okay, children? Yes, this chapter we seen about the Vajji. It was a famous and important Mahajanapata practiced in 600 BC. Okay? It was different form of government. It had different form of government. That is democratic government it had. Okay, children? Yes, kindly go through your book and read it thoroughly. I hope this lesson be completed and the question and answers which was given in the book, the statements whether true or false. Rajas who let the Ashwamedha horse pass through their lands were invited to the sacrifice. True or false? True. The charioteer sprinkled sacred water on the king. Is it true or false? I don't want to say answer because you want to read the book and you want to find the answer. Okay? Then another question is there, that is, fill the chart given below the terms human, gatherers, hunters, gatherers, farmers, traders, craftspersons, herders. Those who paid taxes, the Raja of the Mahajanapada. I think everyone, isn't it? Hunters, gatherers, farmers, traders, craftspersons, herders. Everyone paid the tax. Okay. Then who are the group who could not participate that we discussed here? Women, Dasas and Kammakaras. Yes, children, we completed remaining Three, we completed three questions. There are fourth question, fifth question is there. We'll discuss in the next chapter. Otherwise, I will give the answers in the our classroom. Okay. Yes, go through your book, read your book well. Thank you, dear. Take care.